Alright guys, back in the shop. Welcome to Doozer shop. Got an update for the work on the Covel cylindrical grinder. We were fighting getting some oil flow to that port that feeds the V-way on the grinder head that goes in and out, fore and aft. Let's take you handheld. I dug into it some more. Let me show you what I got. Alright. Alright, here we go. That's the rubber skirt that keeps the stuff off the ways. I gotta make a new one of those, obviously. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay, so let me frame it for you. I got the motor taken off. That's a 1.5 horse, 3,600 RPM motor. That was heavy, but it wasn't too bad. And the pulley guard and everything. So what you see is I flipped up the whole the slide for the grinding wheel. Okay. I still got my air hose and needle valve connected to that port. Let me kind of get you over here. So that's what I got. I flipped it up. I got a piece of wood there and some cardboard, heavy triple cardboard across there. So now we can see the ways, okay? So, all right, let's, blinded by the light, you know, cut loose like a deuce. There's the nut. I had to pull the screw out. I'll show you that in a second. There's the counterbalance chain that pulls it back. It's not I guess it counterbalances it. It biases the slop in the nut in one direction. But anyhow, got some scraping marks left. Very smooth. I didn't clean this at all yet, right? There's the two holes where the oil comes out. Can you hear that? I got it's. Listen. You're bubbling? There's a small amount of something coming through. So it was getting oil, just not very much. And you can see, there you go. There's the top way, which also looks pretty good. It's smooth. Oh, and there's the Doozer restrictor metering unit. I keep calling them different things. Doozer metering unit that feeds the nut on the table casting. But you can hear that. And it's been fed by my fitting, my air line. The yellow line is the air, and the copper one is the one where I disconnected the metering unit. Oh! So last night, oil was coming out of the, well, it's still coming out of the bearing. Oh, so I made it down there. We got to clean up this mess. I put these cups, no sheet. See, oil, it's still dripping. Gosh, blang it. I got some more, I'm gonna have a lot of rags to burn. Because I got this thing flipped up, right? This thing's got an oil reservoir. All right, let me clean this up. And what I think I'm going to do is pull off the fitting you know, inside the that 1/8 inch pipe thread 90-degree street elbow. We'll kind of go from there. So, all right, let me clean this mess up. We'll keep going. Doozer shop.
All right, got some of that oil mess cleaned up. So what I'm going to try to do now is the whole top slide that I flipped up. I'm going to try to put it on this die lift cart here. So I can either hang it from the beam, clean it, but this seems to be the way that I can do this here in a one-man shop. Let me set you on. I guess you can see that. Let me set you lower. All right. I can even put you on a parallel. Ooh, there you go. Now you're level. All right, well, so here's a piece of plywood as a transition, and I hope more oil doesn't come gooshing out of this joker. What's on the front? Oh, that's the wood. Maybe if I stand behind this thing. Oops. No. I almost want to stand up. Damn, that's heavy. If I rock it back, take my 2x4 out, put this under more. There. Now that damn, this son of a gun's heavy. Instead of flipping it more, maybe I should drag it. Son of a gun is freaking heavy, dude. could have gone worse. Could have gone a lot worse. Could have gone terrible. But maybe putting it on will be smarter. I mean, that thing's just freaking heavy. Huh. I mean, that thing's just so heavy. I guess maybe I'll go and put it on the hook. I don't know. I guess I'll put it on the hook. I guess I'll just, you know. I mean, just because it's so dirty. Alright. Well, thanks for watching that. FSA 00 is what the restrictor is for the nut. Alright, well, that was fun. Let me pause you and do something else. Alright, so we're left with this, and let me show you. So I muscled the cart over there. And I got this hanging right off my beam. There's a chain fall, a nylon strap or polyester strap, and it still continues to drip oil. There was no good way to drain the oil out. So I'm okay with that. This is ground. This was never flaked. This is ground. A little schmooky from abrasive wear. Well, I took the nut out and the chain off. So that post apparently screws down with Allen bolts, Allen screws. And this was loose. That was like 2 turns loose. Kind of scary. Well, let me clean up all this oily muck. Well, let me roll this parts washer. As I said, I moved the table around the corner there. And the parts washer is on wheels, so it moves. I didn't put the top tray on yet. It's sitting on the SIP. The pit and the pendulum, creeping downward ever so slowly to his impending demise. Okay. Alright, so that's where I'm at. I'm going to start cleaning this thing. Maybe I'll try to look for a way to drain the oil. We'll figure it out. Bring you back. Doozer shop. Back at it, working hard in the shop, Doozer shop. More progress on the oiling system of the Covel grinder. Let me grab the camera and let's check it out. Alright, if we back up, beautiful day outside, and in Doozer shop here we have the of course this funny little blue cart, and the table is out here, and granted, I need to put a 30-foot addition on because the space is just so tight. But I'm making progress. Life is a journey, not a problem to be solved. As I said, I got the grinding head, whatever you call it. And let me back up. So that was way too hard getting that off with the die cart, and to put it on, I've come up with either. Geez Louise. Okay, I'm either gonna do a lag type eyelet, or I'm gonna. This is 1/2 inch. I'm gonna get some 1/2 inch all thread and run it. Put a plate up in the attic, and that's the smarter way to do it. Smarter way to do it. So I'm still dripping oil from this crazy thing. Trust me. But if we go to the machine, so this piece of MIG wire, right? If we look, so this one connects to that one. If I stick this in here, you can get it. Okay. So that's down into there, right? And I got the light off because it's up here. I can't see anything. I tried sticking my phone down there in selfie mode, and I can't see nothing because it's not light, and there's not letting any light from the top to the bottom. And if you go with this thing, hold on. It's that amount, so shoot, that looks like it should be past the thing. I don't know. Anyhow, so this here is 2 pieces, right? You can take this off. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd think it'd be more than 4. But I'm at the point where I'm going to take this top plate off because I can't. It's like something's drilled, but it's misaligned. And it's open, but it's not right. I'm going to take this off. And let me come back and let's see if those ports are lined up. So basically what I'm saying is, let me see here. You can see there's the, see there's like a little cubby hole there. That's the top casting, and the more red iron paint is the bottom casting. Something in between there's not lining up. It's not. So let me get into it. Let me take it off. And I'll show you what I find. Let me take it off. I've got my little die bar here. Man, this thing's just sitting there. There's no dowel pins. Let me get in front of the camera. Let's see here. Wow. Let me flip it over. Ho ho. Okay. Freaking A. I want to wipe my hands off before I touch the camera and get it all scuzzy. Well, too late for that, right? Alright, so let me back up. So it's, that side was working. This side, look how dark this is. Let's see here. Yay! Hold on. Yay, right? That's open. Now, the frig is up with this, eh? That was the, I got it, I don't have it flipped over, I have it flipped the other way. So that side is this side, and that's the non-working one, and this is the non-working one. Look at that. What is that? Right? What is that? Let's do this. Right or wrong, ugly or pretty. What is that? It looks just like, oh, it's next to it. There's the oil port, and this shitting thing is next to it. And it's clogged. Which, okay, no wonder I couldn't poke it. Sorry. But there's the port, and there's where it was tapped from the bottom. They do not connect. Holy crap. I thought this was misdrilled. I'm sorry I'm talking loud. So now, hold on. So you can see the brown silhouette shadow around the hole. So the brown silhouette on this side is the actual 1/8" pipe thread, size hole, which is about 5/16. Here, that's not the silhouette from whatever. And let's look. Wait a minute. It's next to it, right? Is it there or is it what is that? No. Why is it? Maybe that was, sorry. There. Why is that? Well, let me wipe it. Okay, no, it was just, it's freaking next to it. So I either got it, this is the base. I won't mill this, I'll mill this. But sure as hell, that's why I was getting no oil flow. It wasn't the Bijur metering unit. It was the freaking machine was made wrong. Guys, I'm telling you, so many times, stuff I find made in a factory, and I work in a factory so I see a lot of stuff, the products that you buy are never perfect from the factory. I mean, you cars, jet airplanes, look at that. So, like I said, that's the whole grinder, that's the top part. Gosh almighty. And I noticed too, when I took it out, I'm sorry, here you go. This was rubbing in the hole, so I might need to slot this out or turn the head down or something, but just on the one, right? You can see the shininess. That's actually better. You can see the black oxide is worn off, and so that was, I think that was the small side. That was over here. I know I'm showing terrible, but yeah, that was over here. So something's up with that too. But that's the answer, guys. If you keep digging, you're gonna find it. That's the reason the son of a joker was not getting oil. Holy crap, right? That's it. The port was clearly not lined up with the oil hole. No wonder it was just the smallest trickle. And that oiler was not clogged because it never received the dirt. That Bijur was actually the most flowing of the number 2 series. I had 3 of them from the table, and that was the most flowing. Look at that. Damn it. All right, well, I can rejoice for an hour, but that's the problem. So that I unbolted, and that's the base that fits on to that. So no wonder this V-Way was just getting a spit worth of oil. It's just the oil that leaked between those mated surfaces. Like, if this side was getting, you know, an ounce of oil, that might have been getting just a drip. And it's still dripping in my bucket. So anyways, I got a lot of cleaning to do, but mystery solved, guys. Mystery solved with this guy, the Covel. And this is probably an early 70s machine. But like I said, made in a factory, and it was screwed up. Could you imagine if the bearings on your engine, your car engine, were misaligned and the oil passage was completely blocked to one of the crankshaft bearings? This sucker would burn up in 10 miles, maybe less. I'm sorry I'm yelling, but I'm so excited that I found this, and I brought you guys on my YouTube channel here, Doozer Shop, on my journey. But it's supposed to look like that, right? It's supposed to look like that, and this is the problem. Look at that. So I'm going to get this all cleaned up. I'll throw this on the milling machine table, and I'll connect those ports. But son of a diddly, no wonder. All right, mission accomplished for that. Now I just got to put the whole shooting match together. Oh yeah, and I'll put the hook up there. I'll just, yeah, make it easier when I put this whole heavy ass thing back together. But this feels good. This feels so good. I got parts there and bolts there and wrenches there, and I got parts on that cart and parts underneath and parts there, and but yes, so happy I found this. All right, I'll stop now. Thanks for watching. This is Doozer Shop.